and green and yellow and blue. These are the colors over you. Red like an apple and green like a tree. Yellow like the sun and blue like the sea. Red and green and yellow.
There's nothing like a library to help build a thriving, connected group of people that form a strong community.
But human children were made to learn human language from other humans.
And the library is the last place you can go as somebody with no money and receive an education. Some of the greatest people in the United States history have gone to the library and educated themselves. They didn't get the piece of paper.
I firmly believe that early literacy is the key to adult success. My name is Michelle Kelly. I go by Shelly. I've lived in Great Falls for 40 plus years. I'm a retired educator, so my early years at the library were definitely to help my students and my own children growing up. And now I'm really glad to say that I get to use the library for personal pleasure with all of the programs and book clubs and bringing my grandchild to the story hour. It is just a wonderful, wonderful place.
Hi, my name is Ray McFadden, and I am the services librarian here at the Great Falls Public Library. All right.
I am Andrew Larian. I usually go by Drew. I am a youth services library specialist, technically a paraeducator. I do everything from shelving to helping patrons to disinfecting toys because the kids like to put them in their mouths.
Right, fabulous.
We offer 2 preschool story times a week. Those are for folks who are 2.5 to 5, and of course their families, their parents and guardians. And those are early literacy programs. I'm sure if you've had a baby or toddler in your life, you have seen them pretending to read a book upside down because we know which direction the text goes, but that's something that we have to learn. I love talking about books with preschoolers.
Did you ever feel that way? Yeah. Did you ever feel that way?
I mean, it's one thing to read through a book, right? But to use it as a springboard to think with, to help them form their own ideas and express them it's so much fun.
I'm Susan Backenter, and I am the director of the Great Falls Public Library. I've worked here for 19 years. I started out as the head of reference, and then I was collection development librarian, and I've been director for about 5 years. I'm born and raised in Great Falls. This building was opened in '67, and that's when I was born. So I grew up coming to story time, checking out books, and participating in summer reading and doing things. And so it is a dream job that I am here working at the library, helping to build the community that I grew up in. Well, the biggest challenge when I became director 5 years ago was just the budget, that we did not have enough money to pay people to be open the number of hours that we needed to be. The Montana State Library has public library standards, and in order for our library to meet that, we needed to be open a minimum of 50 hours a week. And in order to make that happen, every manager, every person had to pitch in to be on the desk. And our IT person spent 8 to 10 hours a week answering the phone so that we could be open. I spent 5 to 15 hours on the desk so that we could be open. So really looking at our budget and deciding that we needed to go out to the community and ask for more resources because the city government and the county government did not have more money to give to us. You know, just one example, during COVID when we had lockdown, the library had to close. We put our Wi-Fi password all over the outside of the building, pushed our Wi-Fi at all of our windows. And during that downtime, we had over 2,000 unique users use our Wi-Fi. So they were sitting in the parking lot, they were sitting on our sidewalk, but they had no other access. The other thing that we do is we help people who don't know how to use the technology. There have been many times where people have been laid off and they don't know how to operate a computer and to access unemployment or to apply for their Social Security benefits or to do any of those other things. They not only need internet, but they need to understand how that works.
I'm here at Gibson Park as a library volunteer. My partner isn't here with me today, but once a month we will be switching out the stories in the Story Walk panels. And I'm here today to see how our Friday switching out looks. New book.
We used to just mostly have periodicals, print, and now we have print books and ebooks and e-audiobooks and DVDs and programming and internet access and hotspots and all sorts of different things. But the core mission of the library to connect people to the information and resources they need remains the same. Thanks to the levy, the operation of the library is looking much better. Our team really believes in our community, and there are librarians across the United States that keep doing this work because they believe, nobody goes into librarianship to make a lot of money, but we go into it because we believe in it, and it's a wonderful thing to be able to serve, to know that you're doing something positive.
If we have a kid who comes in and they're like, fine, whatever book, I don't care, just let's get a book and get out of here, dragging their feet. And then we find just the right book for them. And then they smile and they have like a whole different, they are excited to read that book. I do firmly believe that the book that a child would like to read is the right book.
I love the mission of the library, which is to empower people and enhance quality of life. And that's what we do. We give people the information that they need to succeed, and we help them enjoy story, whether that's audiobooks or DVDs or coming to a program.
If we can find that joy by connecting kids with the books that are really exciting for them, that's how we build lifelong readers.
It's an honor for me to be a volunteer at the library, to be able to do that, especially with young children. And I think Great Falls is very fortunate to have the library and the library staff that we have.
Oh, the goodbye train is leaving, see you soon, choo choo. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving, see you soon, choo choo. Oh, the goodbye train is leaving, oh, the goodbye train is leaving, oh, the goodbye train is leaving, see you soon, choo choo.